Much has already been made of the Seiko 5 GMTs, but it's time for a right time highlight. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to take a look at the SSK001, one of the fantastic 3 new Seiko 5 GMT watches. Before we dig into its details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to our channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos.
This watch is 42.5 millimeters in diameter with a 46 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's 13.6 millimeters thick and powered by the new 4R34 automatic GMT movement. These new watches come from the newly revamped Seiko 5 series, and they are a total knockout. They carry a familiar styling from the Seiko 5 Sport series, and for this first run of GMTs they've given us 3 separate colorways. Today we're going to take a closer look at the center, the black on black. There's a lot that's really great about this design. I think that the indices being applied with nice white lume on the center and the hands matching look great. The red accent on the GMT hand is a great splash, and I like the matching GMT lettering underneath the automatic at the 6 o'clock point. These Hardlex bezels have a bit of a two-tone effect to them, which is really cool. The insert underneath is black on the top and a little bit of a shinier material on the underside. That gives you that two-tone look while also looking like a plain black bezel in certain lighting conditions. The crystal is Seiko's proprietary Hardlex and has a really cool beveling on the edge inward towards the bezel itself. The case is classic styling and we're familiar with it from Seiko, with drilled lugs and a very short lug-to-lug distance. The sides of the case are primarily polished, with the top hoods of the lugs being upbrushed for a nice contrast. The bezel itself functions very nicely as a bi-directional GMT bezel. You can use this for tracking an additional time zone, which is a huge plus with this watch. I love that Seiko went with the Jubilee style bracelet on these. It's a great accent and a good differentiator between this and some of the other Seiko 5 sports watches. While we do have that pressed metal clasp, the remainder of this bracelet actually feels pretty nice. The see-through case back gives us a look at this Seiko 4R34 automatic movement. It's the GMT variation of their classic 4R movements and functions very well. You can see you set the time in standard fashion, and when you pull the crown out to the half position, that's how you adjust your GMT hand. The lume is a massive plus on this watch. It's extremely bright, as you'd expect from a Seiko, but even at this introductory price point, you get high quality lume, comparable to others of a higher price variety. The wearing experience with this watch is really great. This Jubilee bracelet is extremely comfortable. The watch is not too heavy even though it's made of solid steel, and it really fits well on a variety of wrists. Here it is on my 8-inch wrist. You can see there is a ton of space with that just 46 millimeter lug-to-lug distance. Almost any collector can wear this watch and enjoy it with the sizing. I think the series of watches from Seiko was such a great idea. There's always been a ton of modding surrounding this particular model type, but to give us a factory GMT was so wonderful. With the price point of these watches coming in at $475 US, I think it's hard to find a better value GMT anywhere in the marketplace. And on top of that, you get a beautiful watch from a trusted brand.
This watch is fantastic, and I can't wait to take a deeper look at its 2 other counterparts. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.